EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Indianapolis Colts. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in Week 2. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. For Derrick Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And his throw is incomplete.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Vikings 0. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. they don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Ball carrier.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Allen's throw is complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
4 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pick up on first down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
The tackle made by
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. First carry for Darius Geis. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On the ground, Geis. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads
and the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Again, Geis. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Darius Geis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And this is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 24, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
Now Rodgers. A quick throw complete out to Beckham. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And caught by Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And 10. Here's Rodgers. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up second and 4. At the
throwing again on second down. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
A loss of a yard.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Third and long.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers. It's caught. Beckham. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Minnesota.
On first down, Rodgers going right back to Beckham here, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives. Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Second down and goal. Rodgers, he's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
To number 13.
Odell Beckham, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On play action, Allen. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Geis. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
The tackle made.
The defensive end, Cameron Wake, brings him down.
Yards on the pickup.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Check 43. Hey, tight.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Allen off the play fake. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
10 at their own 12-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he finds Danny Amendola.
Rodgers.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
3rd down.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Able to find Harris, complete.
Rodgers.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
Vikings, 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. He'll buy some time right. They set up the screen for Henry.
The screen pass.
A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. It's brought in by Harris.
Rodgers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. A 1st down carry for Henry. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2nd down and 7. Running from the gun with Henry. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Getting in there to break that one up, Rock Ya-Sin.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. working from the gun. Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. There, the Colts are going to take over with a football. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play action. Now it's Allen. And connecting here with DJ Shark. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
21-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Allen setting up the screen. This is Samuels. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride. Another 1st down.
9-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Quickly as Allen, that's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
7-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen rolling to his right. And this one is incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Geis with the carry on 2nd down. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Operating from the gun, Allen, and he's got his target. That's more. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for Indy. 57 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he whips that one incomplete there.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They run with Geis, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Darius Geis with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Is good. Makes the score Colts 24, Vikings 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He couldn't hook up with Amendola there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Rodgers.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Rodgers now on 1st down. He gets it complete to Harris. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
On the play. Brings up
3rd to throw. It's Rodgers. Complete. It's Henry.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go with a big back, Yeldon. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. On first down, Allen. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards.
Feels like they might be a step ahead in their play calling because after that big run, I thought they'd come back with another one, seeing as they had momentum going in that direction. Instead, they dial up a big pass, breaking off big chunks of yardage on this drive.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. DJ Moore, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
It's a game.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chunking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Harris has it over the middle.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The 9-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun, he'll throw. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Odell Beckham with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Let's see what you got. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. 58, boys. 58, 58. Come on.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he lost the football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Richie James on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
They'll take over.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
The ball carrier.
Derrick Henry.
Minnesota.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Here's Geis. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big...
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. DJ Chark, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Andre Roberts on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Rodgers now on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
For Odell Beckham.
Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Rodgers quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
It's a gain of 6.
Give him 6 yards in the 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. It's caught by OBJ. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Rodgers. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 29-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Ball carrier. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Rodgers. He finds Beckham, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. That is caught inside the 5.
Rodgers.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. And again, it's Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They'll try and burn some clock with Geis. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Allen. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Xavier Rhodes makes the tackle.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
It's Geis on the counter. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On play action, Allen. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Call it a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down. And he's got Amendola on the connection. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Julian Love. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, please.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. Powers through him. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Colt.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Colts, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
She right got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said, I got good news and I got bad news. Okay. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that live their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men ain't gon' lie, women gon' lie. You looking for the and the numbers gon' high. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space crew with the roof optional. There's nobody follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes, faster than the speeding bullet. Nah. Don't play with it, baby. Say what you gon' do.
I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You were raised so the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yo, look at me, out the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love.
Where do I go? When I'm alone? Not on the phone. When I'm on my own. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when they peep us. Choose us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you lemons and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quench.